Alright guys, today we got a line tactical thumb rest we're going to install on this Canik SFX Rival by Century Arms. Beautiful gun. Pretty simple process. Start with the teardown. Pull it apart. You set your slide off to the side. You're going to need a couple tools. Hammer, punch. I use a block just so that I don't mar up the lower. We're going to start. Where do we want to start? We'll start here. It's pretty simple. Pop out this spring. Like so. Now this side has a bar that runs through your trigger group and it's connected here. It's just like any normal pin. Push it through. It's not one to budge. There it goes. See how it has the 4 points? You have to line that up prior to putting this piece on. So you twist it, pop out. Has a tooth. I don't know if you can see it. There's a channel that will ride on. Set that off to the side. Now this here is your slide lock, the catch, whatever you want to call it, is spring loaded. So make sure when you pop this pin out that doesn't go shooting, because there is a detent and a little spring inside here. So we pop it out, slide out to one side. Pull this out, you'll notice here there's an indent. That's where that detent sits. Pull out this piece. Right there's your detent and your spring. Pop it out. It's black. Don't lose it. The underside of my block's actually magnetic, so I'm going to leave it in there just so I don't lose this. And I've already had this apart once. I figured I'd make a video on it. As you can tell, I have this takedown pin already off to the side. So now we're going to take out this detent, or this takedown pin. You may be asking, well, why didn't you put it back the right way? Because if you look here, there's a notch. And I don't know if I can get the camera to show it. Probably not. Inside that takedown hole is a little piece of metal that sticks up. That will lock itself into that groove so that it doesn't slide in and out. Alright, so now we got it apart. This is the farthest I believe you need to go, because from here you can put this gas pedal or thumb rest, whatever you want to call it, into position. Now there's a block on the end of it. That block will sit inside this channel. I always put it in upside down so that notch isn't going to hit that metal. Push it in, Now I'll spin it, push it in the rest of the way. Just like that. Now, just reassemble. Take it down the same, you can put it back the same way you took it down. The same order. I don't remember how I did it the first time, but this block is offset. Keep the post to the top. It's kind of a pain. You gotta line this hole up. You gotta line that hole up on that pin, so when you put this in there, give it a little push, a little too far, spin it around, you'll hear it lock. But to add, didn't put the other side on. So I'm gonna pull it out a little bit. This is grooved. You see the lips? That side. And this side. Same thing. Keep the hole up. There's a channel. Slide it down in that channel. Line it up with your pin. And she's through. Always check to make sure the function works before you continue. It's just a habit that I've gotten into, disassembling and assembling firearms, especially putting things back together when you're adding new parts. This is the next part. Remember how I said that there's those 4 points? So now we're gonna take this punch, because if you can see, the eye for the trigger isn't in line with the hole. Push the trigger up. I always keep a punch in there just so that I can align it, run it all the way through. We're in. Now, go ahead and line this back up with the hole for the spring. But we don't want to go all the way through. Now we take this piece. We'll put the hook, I'll just call it a hook. Put the hook at the top to match the notch. Put it in. Spin it down. Make sure it's down. Push it through. Check function on everything. Add our little spring. They'll sit in that groove. Good to go. Slide lock sits. Now I noticed with this, the first time I took it off, it's not your typical, start from here, slide it back. That's because of the sear with this plate, and then you can't get it on. So I set it, there's a notch here for this rail. I set it here, and it, as you can tell, it puts that sear inside the upper, or inside the slide. Push it back. Everything functions. Now you have your pedal, go pedal, thumb stop, thumb rest, whatever you want to call it. It takes 10 minutes. You don't need any sort of gunsmithing or firearm background to understand how to do it. Now she's ready to rock. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.